Hi, everyone. It's Amanda Rieger Green. Welcome to Soul Sessions. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to dive into 4 simple integration practices as you begin to close out 2025. One focuses on your mental astuteness, the other on your emotions, the next on your physical body, and lastly, your energetic body, your aura and consciousness, and aligning with your future self. These simple practices are accessible and easy. And I encourage you to take them one by one and begin to play with them over the course of the weeks ahead as you begin to wind down this massive closure that we are all feeling and experiencing as we leave 2025 and open a brand new gateway into 2026. So let's start with the mental practice, the mind. This is easy. It's a single practice to quiet the mental noise and chatter and complete unfinished stories. What do? Simply write down a primary thought loop or storyline that has taken up most of your mental bandwidth in 2025. I know that will take a little bit of reflection, but whatever comes up first, what has really occupied you mentally, where you consternate and you fix and you analyze and you struggle in that mental space where you can't feel the clarity and the clutter overwhelms, write down that primary thought loop. And under that, once you sit down and write it out, write one clear sentence that represents closure of that thought loop. Examples would be, I let go of what is already complete, or this does not need any more of my energy. This thought no longer takes up space in my mind. Once you write that out, say thank you. Why will this work? It will signal to the mind that the year is completing. It's shutting down unnecessary cognitive loops so clarity can land as you enter 2026. Let's move on to the emotional. This is a 90-second reset, a simple practice to metabolize emotions without analysis. So this is the emotional. It doesn't need your thought processes. It needs you feeling. Literally get out your phone or wherever you have a timer and set a 90-second timer. Once you hit start on that timer, feel whatever emotion arises without naming or explaining it. Yes, that's a little tricky, but it means you are just literally feeling the emotion in your body, wherever it may be or however it comes up for you. And as you feel that emotion, breathe slowly and allow the sensation to move through the body. Do this for the entire 90 seconds. And when the timer ends, place one hand on your heart, right on your sternum, and say, I am allowed to move forward. And then say thank you. Why does this work? Emotions complete cycles rapidly when not refed by the looping of story, narration, and mental chatter. This will allow emotional space for new beginnings to emerge clearly in 2026. Now on to the physical. This is a 5-minute density release, a fast, grounding physical reset. For about 60 to 90 seconds, shake your body. You can bounce, you can shake your hands, you can shake your face. Just wiggle, shake, break up stored energy, stagnation, and stasis in the physical body. And literally, if you got to set a timer for this, do it. Set the 90-second timer again and finish it out. Let yourself move, shake, and wiggle for 90 seconds. And after that 90 seconds, stand still for about 1 minute or so and begin to deeply inhale and exhale, feeling the energy move through your body, and place both of your hands, one over the other, on your belly and your lower belly, just below the belly button, and say, I choose stability. After that, say thank you. Why will this work? It clears accumulated tension. It will reset the nervous system and anchor your physical field for the next cycle that you will be engaging in 2026. Last but not least, energetic and consciousness practice to align with your future self. A simple and powerful practice to align with the version of you calling the shots for 2026. Close your eyes. You can stand, sit, whatever feels comfortable to you, but close your eyes and imagine the version of you that is light and bright, fulfilled, abundant, coherent, whatever comes to mind 1 year from now. Anything that arises that is brilliant and radiant and light, see it in your mind's eye. Engage your profound powers of imagination and see that. Bring it clearly into your conscious awareness. And once you can imagine yourself, and it may just be color and light, you could physically see yourself doing something, living somewhere, however it shows up for you. It might be a sound or a sensation. Go with what comes up for you. But as that version, that future radiant version of yourself comes into your clarity of seeing, inner knowing, take one deep exhale, not an inhale first, and exhale this past year. And all you have to do is say, I am exhaling the past year. The moment you think it, you do it. But exhale first, and then take a deep inhale of the frequency you see for your future self. Radiant, brilliant, clear, expansive, abundant, safe, healthy. Fill in that blank. And then as you exhale, merge your present self with the future. Then gently say, I align with the destiny of who I am becoming and my soul's divinity. Thank you. Why this works? The breath alters electromagnetic coherence, and this practice calibrates your field into the future timeline that you're already stepping into. I encourage you with these practices. They're simple, they're short, they're accessible, and all they require is your presence and attention. I encourage you to begin to practice these as you close out the year. Maybe it's one or two a day. Maybe it's one every other day. Maybe it's all four one day. but the more consistency that you create in closing out and aligning with closing out the past, aligning with the future in your presence, in the breadth of your presence, the more that you will anchor these higher states of frequency in. So remember that integration, it doesn't have to be complicated. Small intentional practices like these create pretty giant shifts. So let your mind settle, allow your emotions to move, support your body, and align your field with the version of you that is already waiting for this next chapter to emerge. No need to force, simply create the space for what is true to rise. And may these simple practices help you in completing this year with clarity, lightness, and a stronger connection and truth to who you are becoming and destined to be. Take care, everyone. Be well.